actually have it on me though.
On what?
Don't have it on me.
No, no, don't worry. We'll do this. I'll do over the shoulder. All right, let it rip. Start up. We're in the city.
Oh, okay. So this is Heavenly Sin, and this is basically the first mission that you get in the game that sets up how you're gonna do sort of all the interactions in the game, how you're gonna progress, all the different levels, and give you kind of feedback and teaching you how to do all the mechanics. First quest is with Wes. Here he is. He's outside the office, where your office is, and he wants you to find his keys because you're such a great detective. He doesn't know where they are. Where could they be?
Hey, find my keys for me.
And he has different dialogue lines that he'll give you, and you have to read them and then pick the right responses in order to progress and get like all the necessary clues you need to get to end up finishing the quest. If you choose the wrong ones, he kind of like tells you to like go away. He doesn't like you or whatever, and you kind of have to start over again and kind of win him back. So that's one way you can fail. But once you succeed and you get the quest finally, you know that you have to go to
Too shit on there.
to his to his
So
apartment.
the overworld of the city, but
Yeah.
he's gonna
But
get
so
in the city.
yeah.
Yep.
So you have to then go to his apartment because that's where he thinks that he probably left his keys. You go over to it and zoom over here. Um, and this is his apartment, but as you'll see,
Here's your reticle.
thank you. Um, when you go over to it'll give you the feedback that you can't get in because it's locked, and the reticle will be like this. It'll be all plain, and you realize, okay, well I can't get in there, but he said maybe it's on the roof, so maybe I can get there from one of the other buildings. You'll kind of search along, and then you'll see the other apartment down the street, and it will have like highlighting over the door, and you'll be able to interact with it. With these
Yep.
indicators.
Get a nice E to interact.
And then it'll transition you over to the mindscape where you use your powers.
So we do transition, woo, magic.
Somebody-
Right, black screen and Pokemon.
Somebody put up the enemies for our
Oh yes, yes. So then
Anyway.
there are creatures throughout. Okay.
So
then we're here, magic.
Yeah, we're here in Magic, and this isn't his first time using the Mindscape powers, but he's kind of getting used to them again. So
And we can have some dialogue over the screen to say something like,
Oh, I remember this.
I've had these powers before. I've been here.
I have to do these sorts of things in order to progress through, and so that'll be a way to both story-wise and sort of more interactively and canonically like get through all this, and so it doesn't feel too much like the game's teaching you too much, but you'll learn through the gameplay. So you're here, and I don't think they saw that. Anyway, so you go over here and you go like, I can't get up this thing unless I press some sort of button, maybe to jump or something. And you might look through the controls, or you might just push random buttons.
Maybe
and you'll
if-
eventually figure out you can jump, hop,
Yep.
hop, hop. Oh, that was awesome. Okay, and then you go over here, you jump down, you go, oh, this is a little more complicated. There's a lot more boxes. So you do a lot more jumping, practicing that mechanic. You get up on top, and you couldn't have done that unless you kind of mastered how the jumping works. And so then you go over here, jump down. Oh no, there's a big gap.
Yep,
I
and
better not
there's some-
jump down there
some
because I might
fog.
die. You die, and that's bad because then you have to start over from the beginning to complete the challenge again. Go over, jump, do your sort of thing again, and then you've got enemies kind of scattered throughout the level. That's where your gun comes in, and you this is kind of like an easy environment in order to practice shooting them. You go, they'll die, go over.
And maybe the I don't have the other reticle, but the yellow one.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe your reticle can change over an enemy, so you know you're on them or have hit them or something, right? And
Yeah.
then they do some elaborate like and do like a Super Mario.
Yeah. And then so you kill them, and then there's another death pit, but you know how to get over
Yep,
those because
yep.
you did that before. And you jump over, and then you're fighting this one, and oh, you're kind of cornered with these boxes, and oh no, 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 and then it does too much damage to you, and you die. So then you learn, okay, I take damage, and these things are a threat, and then I need to be careful, and I can't just shoot them normally all the time. So you die, kind of go back through the level again, practicing the mechanics still. Jump over here, and then also, as mentioned before, these things do damage to you. They can also do knockback, so they can knock you off. You have to go back and do it again. You get here, you kill the last one, and then oh look, there's the key. You get the key, and then there's the fire escape that is only exists in the Mindscape because you wouldn't be able.
Yeah,
you
it's
would,
just a
you would
quick
have been
like,
able to.
oh, click this.
Yeah, you would have been able to climb up there before,
Yep,
but
and then-
because it's the Mindscape, he has powers. He's able to go down, and then he.
There goes another video transition. And then, woo! And then
And then anyway.
Yep.
And then you're back here. You're like,
Yep, yep.
okay, well, I'm gonna go and give the keys back to Wes. Where is he?
Yep.
Go around.
to the
To where you were before.
oh yeah,
The office.
this one.
There it is.
Yep.
You look and you go, where's Raph? I don't know where he is. And you kind of go around town, over here, looking around. Oh, maybe he headed to the speakeasy because it's the end of the day. Or we gotta have like those. You go over in there.
This is our secret alleyway.
Back to the speakeasy.
Yep.
You go indoors.
Yep.
then
And
you
now
go-
it would be like, oh,
and then you can finally interact with it. You go inside and you think, and then you see that he died, or somebody tells you that he died, and then you go, oh no, where could this be? And then the adventure begins. Dun, dun, dun. Done.
perfect. Gotcha. In the city, right? You can move around first person. So you have your reticle and you can look around and move. You'll see Wes outside of his apartment and you will approach him. Yep. So this is your view now, right? He's standing in front.
Oh damn.
And you will also select him, right? Your cursor will go over him and activate. And doing so will bring up speech, right? And he'll be like, hey, blah, 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 blah. Give you some options and some selectable traits and whatnot or whatever. And so then you can pick your, right? Like, I want to say this thing. And maybe picking the wrong one, he'll be like, no, I'm grumpy now. You can't talk to me. And you'll have to reinitiate, right? But say I pick, oh, I want this one. Yay. I'll pick this dialogue. I will say it. And then the dialogue will advance, right? So, oh, you got my riddle. You solved my riddle, or whatever. And you progress this until you get into, or until you get the mission, right? And then you would be, then you would leave him again, right? Like you would back away from him a little, right? And you'd be back in the overworld. Oh, hi. With your reticle and everything. And then in our overworld over here, I'll take this, thank you. In our overworld, you got a player? Yeah, perfect. In our overworld, you would be here with Wes, with little Wes. Yep, hey, yo, Wes. And then you would go do the rest of the mission. But I wanted to show just the. Welcome to the main menu. We can select a bunch of things. We have no scenes built for any of this. But we want a new game. New game. Yeah, it would be magical. Oh, font changes, hover effect. Boom. Okay, and then black screen into game.